we're about halfway through the season right now.
Yes,
March
sir.
is fast approaching.
Sneaking up.
Couldn't be more excited. Let's take a little look at our preseason draft that we did in our very first episode.
Mm-hmm.
We picked the teams with the championship futures that we liked best, based on value, based on what we saw looking ahead.
What we saw in the 1 week prior.
Yes. And your teams are looking hot.
Yeah, man. I think I definitely have the steadier teams.
Definitely.
You took more upside swings, I think. So we started off with, took South Carolina 1-1. Undefeated. I don't know. You can't really say much about them. They went from plus 150 to plus 130.
I can't believe it improved, but they earned it. They've looked good all year long.
Yeah.
Better than expected.
How about UConn going from plus 1,200 to plus 650?
Unreal that their odds have improved based on all the adversity that they've seen.
Yeah, and they're finally getting healthy, so hey, they could jump up.
They're
some
set
more.
up for a late run.
Notre Dame going from plus 2,500 to plus 2,000. They're solid. It's a steady team.
Plus 2,000 feels a bit stingy. I feel like they had a loss that we'll talk about, but I mean, that's a good jump even still.
Yeah, I mean, I still think they're our favorites in the ACC, so
Definitely.
plus 2,000 could be a little low. Then I had Baylor, a couple upside swings later in the end. Baylor going plus 5,000 to plus 4,000. I think this team's hot. They can make a run here.
That's a big jump. I like the Baylor team that we're seeing right now.
Yep. And UCLA from plus 15,000 to plus 10,000. The Pac-12's top loaded, but they're one of those top three teams. We could see a little UCLA action.
You saw this well from the very start. This is a team that didn't have a ton of expectations, especially after last season, and top 10 team right now.
Yeah.
Very impressive draft from you, sir. Very impressed.
Thank you.
Mine was a little shakier. My teams have been up and down a little bit. Iowa was my favorite. I still like them a lot, but they did drop from plus 700 to plus 3,000. Maybe it's a good value bet. Maybe they're getting hot at the right time. I still like this Iowa team. They put up a lot of points, looking better as of late. Hopefully they're built for March. I think they are.
Yeah, and it looks like they turned a corner recently.
Yes.
So we could see in March. Who knows?
Fingers crossed for my Hawkeyes. Then we've got a team that I have far less positivity for. Louisville has the worst odds out of any team that we drafted. Sorry, second worst odds. Forgot I had another team on here. Louisville's looking real rough. We'll talk about it later on, but they've dropped heavily from plus 2,000 to plus 10,000, and I don't see them taking a sharp swing upward unless they find some of that March magic that they had last season.
Yep.
Then I had Ohio State.
There you go.
This is a pick I felt really good about from the beginning of the season. I've only felt better since. They're one of 3 undefeated teams in the nation, and their odds have improved from plus 3,000 to plus 2,000.
Plus 2,000.
Great value still.
Yeah.
If you didn't get it at plus 3,000, get it at plus 2,000, because this is a team that's like, they're built to last. They've seen some tough tests, and they're still undefeated. So plus 2,000, I like that a lot.
Yeah, that Big Ten's loaded, and they just keep winning.
They're plowing through. Then we've got another undefeated team, another sneaky surprise team, LSU. Felt good about Kim Mulkey, felt good about the transfers they had coming in. They've been one of the most exciting teams in the country. They haven't lost. They're up from plus 5,000 to plus 1,000.
And we'll talk about them later, but I love this LSU team. That's a very solid pick there, Max.
So good. Plus 1,000, still a good value. Miami, shockingly, has gone down in the odds, which was a surprise for me to see. From plus 15,000 to plus 20,000. I think this is a much better Miami team than came into the season.
Yeah.
I think they're up from what they were a couple weeks into the season. I don't know what they're seeing right now, but this is a pretty good Miami team. I don't love them to win the championship, but if you're looking for great value, you're not going to find a better team with plus 20,000 odds.
I mean, what do they know that we don't?
Right. What are they seeing?
Or they gotta be weighing it based off that start to the season.
It must be. They might not have caught up to what Miami did lately.